I work at North County Regional Library. I am helping tonight interview one of our patrons, Marie Venant.
I am Marie Venant. I am North County Regional Patron.
Okay. And it is November 29th, 2010.
Marie, where did you grow up?
Oh, I grew up in Haiti, in Port-au-Prince. Haiti is the country and Port-au-Prince is the capital. That's where I spent all my life. And I came in here in the United States of America in 1994. And here I am today.
Did you attend school in Haiti then?
Yes, all my life. I was born and raised in Haiti. I attend elementary, secondary school, and I also spent 2 years in law school.
Did you enjoy school?
Yes, I absolutely enjoy school. Without school, you can go nowhere.
Did you use the library growing up in Haiti?
But in Haiti, basically, we really don't have, unfortunately, we don't have libraries like you guys have in every section, every region. But what they do in Haiti is the teacher is the one who provide all the resources. Of course, we didn't have internet in my time, but the teacher makes sure that we have everything that we need to do homework and all this stuff. And before school open, the teacher gives you a list, or the school gives the parents a list that provide all the books that we're going to need for the next school year. And that way, if the parents have money, they can go buy their other resources at different libraries and different private institutions who have a lot of used book for the kids for the next school year.
So there is not a public library in Port-au-Prince?
No, there is no, not that I know. And I still have family there, they still don't have anyone. But I was lucky enough to use the library at the Haitian American Institute that I was enrolled after school program that my parents paid for me, but it was private. Because I was a student there, I was able to use their library for free. But there is no certain public library there.
Do most of the teachers have books in their classroom that they can loan to the students?
Yes, most of the teachers have a lot of books, but most of the time they don't have enough for everybody. They either make copies if it is a private school, they make copies and stuff like that, and most of the work have been done at school, and sometimes you need to share books. The teacher group put us in group and we need to share books. Take turn reading.
If parents could not buy textbooks for their children, how did the teachers work with the students?
Okay, if parents cannot buy books for the student, the parents make arrangement with other parents in order to drop that student over a friends or a close family who are in the same school, so that way they can study together. At my time, that's the way they used to do it, and it works. Believe me, it works. Because in Haiti, every single body, every single person is so focused on education because they believe this is the only resources, this is the only way their kids can get there. They will do anything to find out books.
Is there kindergarten in Haiti, public kindergarten?
Well, I was one of the fortunate kids that I went to Catholic schools. But most parents who can afford it put their kids in private school, Christian school, Catholic school, American school. I have a niece right now. She's enrolled in a Christian school. who have affiliated here in America. After she finished school, she can come here and get accepted to any college that she's qualified for. But unfortunately, I can say that from the bottom of my heart, the public sector is not working for anything in Haiti. This is so unfortunate. But with the good faith of the United Nations or other organizations, they have UNICEF providing schools for the poor people, the one who cannot afford school. But it's nothing like going to private school or Christian school or Catholic school. And the people, I have to say that the people who goes to private school like Christian school, they have to pay in US dollars, which my sister is doing right now. This is what it is. So it's not everybody can go to school in Haiti.
Do you have any suggestions for keeping a strong marriage?
Well, I always believe, this is my personal opinion, I always believe a strong marriage, the foundation is between you and your spouse. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to develop, and it's not a difficult thing. For me, I am happily married. I can tell you what I do, how I get there, but for somebody else it might be different. I think in general, mutual respect and good communication in a daily basis, it's going to work perfectly. That's what I do. I try not to hide anything, and my husband try not to hide anything. If we have anything going on that each of us is not happy, we put it out on the kitchen table, we talk about it, and definitely we find a solution. And I am happily married. I'm going to be 13 years. I already 13 years, I will be 14 years next year, next February.
Did you meet your husband in the United States?
Yes, I do. I met him in the state of Orlando, Florida.
Florida?
Yes, in Orlando, Florida, and we went to New Jersey together, and we went to Orlando, Florida again, and then we are here now.
How would you like to be remembered?
Okay, I would like to be remembered by my hard work, being a good monitor, being a good coach for my kids. I would like to be remembered by every single thing that I do for them in order to succeed behind their education. I would like to see them become somebody in this country that we have to take and grab every single opportunity that country offered. So we value education a lot. I live, I sleep for education, and I would like to be remembered by that. So every step in the way, it's education. I will do anything for my kids to become somebody.
Would you like to tell us any more about your children, their ages, what grades they're in, or anything?
Okay, I got my first one is Rita. She's well known here by everybody because that's her second house, and she goes to Davidson IB. She's a 7th grader, and she's 12 years old. And my second one is also well known here. It's Anthony. He's at Torrance Creek, and he is 10 years old, 5th grader. And I got Vladimir. I carry him here when I was pregnant, and everybody knows him before he was even born. So he is 8 years old, and he's also at Torrance Creek. He's a 3rd grader.
I can tell you're proud of your children.
Thank you.
What are you most proud of?
I am most proud of being able to work nighttime and being able to be there for my children in the 24 hours basic. Some people don't know how I do it, working at night, keep up the house, my husband, my kids, and be able to always be at work on time, never get any written notice, never call sick, whether I'm pregnant or not. I am such a great hard worker, and I'm proud of that. It's hard work.
You work third shift?
Yes, I do. I work from 7:30 until completion. It can take 2:30, 3 o'clock. It used to be 6 a.m., 5 a.m., but I still home to make sure my kids on time. And I have to say that my kids, by the grace of God, they never absent. They always have perfect attendance so far every single year.
Well, thank you very much. Really appreciate your willingness to be interviewed to help us out.
Anytime, because this is my second house, not county regional. That's my second house.